Are you recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
This
recording.
is a podcast. We start with recording.
Well, hold on. Okay.
He's recording
Step one.
for episode
Hit the
104.
button.
Hold on. You're listening to episode 104 of Fresh Floppies.
Pause it. What's up to all our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the Geek Nation? You're currently listening to Fresh Floppies, a show wherein Jeremy and Noel
Where?
and I, JD, talk about the comics of the week, but without spoiling them, so that you can go into your local comic shop, your LCS, if you will, and you will.
I won't.
Damn it! With the knowledge you need
This
to be
week.
cursed with knowledge.
This week.
This week.
Not last week.
Yeah.
Not next week.
Well, if they listened last week, they could have gone in last week too.
Yeah, but it's got a timestamp.
Okay.
This week.
Yeah, this week.
This week.
Let's start off real fast. Summer of Superman is in full effect, y'alls. I don't know if you're aware.
More than halfway through.
S stands for Summer of Superman.
S stands for hope, idiot.
Oh, that's 2 S's.
Dang it. Well, they couldn't call him SS Man.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Anyway, Superman, how's it going?
Superman number 28, Legion of Darkseid Part 1.
Wait, is he Summerman?
What?
Superman. Summer of Superman. SS.
Yeah, but I'm going.
But you can't call him Summerman.
Summerman. Hey, this is drawn by
But I
Dan
guess he
Mora.
would because it's the sun, right? He could be Summerman.
Yeah.
He's Summerman
You're still
now.
going.
Summerman
You're
number
still
20.
doing-
Summerman
He's
number
really
28.
committing to the bit.
Summerman number 28, written by Joshua Williamson with art by Dan Mora. What'd you think of this
Welcome
issue,
to
JD?
Fresh Bits with some comics.
Fresh.
Staying in, baby.
Yeah, man, this is fun. I like this a lot. Superman's mad. I like this Superman. A lot of people.
Wait.
What?
I want to investigate that critique. This is fun. Yeah, good. Superman's good. That's
Superman's bad. Superman's mad.
He's mad.
He's mad. Well, I'm
He's
flipping
big.
through it.
Superman is
And
big mad.
It's true. He is big mad. Especially with the Red K thing that's been going on, which I think they finally wrapped up. But Red K, remember he was like infected with Red K, synthetic red
They wrapped that
kryptonite.
up with the gold K shit.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
I thought the Gold K was all Unlimited or Ultimate Superman. Superman Unlimited? Superman Ultimate. Ultimate Superman?
Isn't it
Yeah.
a shared universe?
It is. You don't.
Is it?
We don't get. Do
Well,
we get any of that in this?
No.
Holy shit, we're off the rails.
No.
We were never on the rails. Good point.
Well,
Touche.
no, okay,
I
so
can't find
they
the
did-
rails.
You're right. They did kind of wrap it up, but like really, really quickly, and like
Yeah.
he's so mad and he bursts out. That's the end of the Lex stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
As I was flipping through this issue, I was reminded that the folks who are mad at the new Superman movie seem to be upset. One of their fabricated reasons seems to be that Superman feels emotions, and they're like, "No, Superman should only be stoic and hovering above us, like a lord in a T pose."
Read a book.
And I'm like, "Oh man, part of what I like about this book is like he gets mad, he gets upset.
Yeah.
He's a very not I don't want to say sensitive, but like empathetic, right? And
He's a soy boy.
He's a soy boy beta cuck.
He's a soy summer man.
Yeah, summer of
Cabinet
soy
full
man.
of pea
Summer of
proteins.
soy man. What about your fifis?
But this is great. What did you guys think?
I thought this was pretty wonderful as well. So I think the biggest takeaway for this, this is just as wonderful as the last couple of issues. This is a solid book.
The whole run
But
has been great.
The takeaway for this is if you are reading any of the or trying to track the all-in kind of initiative or events, a string of events. We looked it up yesterday. It was like Absolute Power, We Are Yesterday, All In, We Are Yesterday, and now this is the next chapter in that.
Legion of Darkseid.
And there is a genuine shock reveal that I did not see coming at the end, and I'm like, what? I hate this, but I love this. But
Dude,
I hate this, but I love this.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I had the same exact reaction where I was like, oh, man, I don't know how, but also I kind of love this guy, but also I hate this guy. I
don't even want to use pronouns. It's just I have no idea how I feel about this, and that is cool.
Yes. Joshua Williamson's been doing some fun stuff.
I will say too, if you are not reading Superman, but you did read All In and kind of like, hey, what's going on at the the ramp up to whatever's next in DC, this is a no jumping on point for you. You could literally just read this and it plows you through some of the larger beats and brings you to the next piece.
This issue specifically?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really, really wonderful jump in.
Right?
28 of Superman. Legion of Darkseid Part 1. I believe it's a 3-parter. It's going to go 28, 29, 30.
I wonder if
And
Dan
then-
Moore's doing all of it because he's
I
doing
hope
like
so.
4 other things.
He's so good.
So what would you rate this?
Oh, fresh AF for me. What do you give it?
I'm also very fresh. This is very fresh.
AFing?
This is very fresh.
Fresh AF?
Just as fresh as the other Dan Mora book that came out today.
He did another one?
Yeah, Justice League Unlimited #9. It's the We Are Yesterday epilogue. Did you guys finish We Are Yesterday?
Yep. Nope.
You'd finished it. I finished it.
Nope. Halfway through.
So,
for anyone who doesn't know, We Are Yesterday is a little mini crossover happening between Justice League Unlimited and
World's Finest.
Batman, Superman, World's Finest.
Yeah, it's
both written by Mark Waid.
Yes,
and I love both of these books.
Timey-wimey, bad guys from the past attack good guys from the future. People get displaced. Yeah. It becomes a giant effing mess.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the short of it is that...
Hold on, what's the long of it? I'm kidding.
Well, 30-ish years ago, a small rocket fell from the sky.
There was a publisher called DC.
Yeah.
80-ish years ago. So, without spoiling anything, there is a handful of time-displaced heroes now from different eras of DC continuity that are stuck there because what Grodd did in the whole event has kind of almost broken all manner of time travel in general. Like, just something going on with the All-In Initiative where Omega Energy is interfering with Tachyon Energy and things are just messed. So for a while, there are people hiccuping in and out of time. And then there are a handful that are stuck. So we have a version of Abin Sur. We have Batman Beyond. We have Jonah Hex.
We even
Helena Huntress. Helena Wayne.
Oh, yeah. We even get from way back in World's Finest when Green Lantern, Batman, and Superman all merged into one person.
Yeah.
Even that dude shows up, which I felt very rewarded for having read World's Finest from the beginning, because I think that was like the first arc.
It was the second arc, and it's the Green Lantern amalgam.
Yes.
Yeah, like with willpower, they combined forces.
I don't even remember who they were fighting.
I don't know. Who cares? But I remember Mark Waid fighting with people on the internet. He's just because they're like, Green Lantern can't do that, and Mark Waid's just like, I know more about these characters than you've forgotten.
Yeah,
he can do that.
Yeah,
and shut up.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, but so that's kind of where we're at. It is
rad as hell.
It's really.
I'm a sucker for timey-wimey.
It's rad, but it's also wonky as shit.
It is,
and it's paced like a shotgun fire.
Well, that's why. Wow. Go ahead, continue.
Not unlike some of the issues of Absolute Power, where it's just all over the place. There's a couple times I had to go back and be like, wait, who just got blinked out in? And who the hell is that?
Yeah.
And so, like, it's a lot. It's entertaining. And if you're reading, it's fine. But as a, like, what's going on in this comic, it's a lot.
And unfortunately, it explains some stuff, but it does depend on having some knowledge of way back when we got that first All-In issue.
Yep.
But on the flip side, beneficially, if you have read that All-In issue previously or managed to pick it up now or later, whatever, you can pretty much go straight from that issue to effectively this story arc, and they directly follow each other up, and you don't really need anything else in between.
Yeah, which is how
Superman is.
Legion of Darkseid.
Yeah,
feels.
Legion of Darkseid is way more new reader friendly, like 100% way more reader friendly than this. But this is still really rad.
Yeah. To clarify, sorry.
No.
I'm not saying you can jump straight to this issue, and I know you guys understood that, but you can jump straight to this event, this We Are Yesterday.
Yeah, you can just go right into We Are
crossover
Yesterday
of World's Finest and Justice League Unlimited.
But can you? You have to start Justice League Unlimited because that's where the reveal of who Inferno is.
Yeah.
Which I think if you were starting with All In, which just came out collected, if somebody's just picking it up now, I would say that the only required reading is probably Justice League Unlimited
from number one.
Which
this is only number 9, so you don't have a long way to go.
Yeah. And now it seems as though the Superman main title might also be required reading, but it wasn't before. It was just kind of like on the periphery.
Yeah, if you make it to the end of the We Are Yesterday crossover, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Is this an epilogue? Or
It
just
is.
a conclusion?
The conclusion was issue 7, 8.
Okay, cool.
8, yeah. Which was also drawn by Dan Mora and was pretty bug nuts. Pretty crazy.
I'm excited to finish it because I got through the whole. Here's the reveal of how we did everything with Grodd and all that other stuff, and kind of setting everything up. And I was like, oh.
Jeremy, who the hell are these guys?
Isn't That's a good question.
I don't know. I've been reading comics for almost 4 decades. I don't know who the hell these two guys
This
are.
might be spoilers, so maybe cut it later. But isn't? Yeah. So the answer is you would have to read the previous issue.
Yeah. It's a mess of a book.
Okay.
But it's a fun mess. It's like a charming mess.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, having all time displaced characters are my wheelhouse. Like, I'm into that. Give me that. So I'm excited to read it.
Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
You were the only individual this morning who had the opportunity to read the Absolute books that come out today. Can you tell us about those?
Absolute will always be my priority. They're great. Absolute Wonder Woman is personally, to clarify, Absolute Wonder Woman number 10 comes out today.
Bye.
Is it still Hayden Sherman?
No,
Kelly Thompson?
Is that why I love it so much?
Kelly Thompson and Hayden Sherman, right?
That's like Hayden Sherman.
Yeah. That's him.
It is Kelly. Man, I really love anything that Kelly Thompson does.
Right? She's so
realizing.
good.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's become one of my go-tos for sure.
Yeah, it's a name that I keep realizing. Like, I look back at books that I really enjoyed, and I'm like, oh shit, I know that name.
Yeah.
Not to say it's a small name, I just don't know things. Yeah. But so number 10 came out today. Wonder Woman, I think, is inching its way above Absolute Superman for me currently.
Hey.
And Superman has held the top spot for me since.
I was gonna say last week you were saying it was Superman.
Yeah, Superman's been
the Absolute you just read.
Hey, I held fast on Superman being my favorite since the beginning.
It's true.
But last we left off, Wonder Woman was led to believe that she could get the location of another Amazon, which seems to basically be the main driving force in this current arc, is like her searching for other Amazonians. Yeah. She finds one last issue. She's not a cool, good person. So this issue is
so like she's what doesn't fold her laundry right away.
Yeah, exactly. No, she leaves
does she
it.
leave her dishes in this thing?
She leaves her laundry in the washer for so
Does
long
she
that they
refuse
get
to eat the
mildewy.
crust?
Ew.
Because that's stupid.
Does she what?
Refuse to eat crust.
The pizza bone.
The pizza
She leaves
bone?
the pizza bones.
I was thinking sandwiches, but yeah, sure. Pizza bones.
Anyway, Wonder Woman's
Pizza
great.
spines.
Yeah.
We're leaning
Pizza
even.
ribs. They look like ribs.
Pizza
though.
ribs.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Rib bones.
Yeah,
Pizza
got it.
rib bones.
I want my pizza
Because if
rib,
you think
pizza
about it
rib,
too,
pizza
like
rib.
the meat hangs off the ribs.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. So like
that
it's
tracks.
pizza
Yeah,
ribs.
you're
Yeah.
right.
I like it.
Hey, Jeremy. Hi. Were you
Hey.
speaking?
Is there a comic?
I
No.
forgot.
Anyway,
wasn't listening.
Wonder
When
Woman's
did you come
good.
in?
Wonder Woman's good. We're leaning. I mean, the whole thing has been leaning really hard into not the fantasy. What's the word for it? The
Magic?
mythology of it?
Oh, the fancy. Fantasy. Not
Yeah,
fancy.
yeah, not
Gotcha.
fancy.
The fancy
The
man.
mythology of
the mythological fantasy, etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
Aspect.
Art is really good, as it has been.
Look
The
at that.
end, especially the last few pages, are really really cool.
That's like blacklight cool.
Yeah, it's very fun. I don't know how else to describe. It's the kind of issue where it is effectively one conflict. It is one meeting of forces from beginning to end. But as always, it's really good. We get some people talking about why Wonder Woman, why Diana is just such a purely good person. So we learn a little bit more about her. And then it keeps me interested. Just read Absolute Wonder Woman. Man.
Everything, no matter how simple it may seem, everything is more engaging with Hayden Sherman's art. I remember, which you would like, he did a comic with Scott Snyder called Wildfire.
Oh, I haven't read that yet.
It's so good. It's just a quick heist. But there is one scene where it's really just 4 people talking, but he blows it up to like 400 panels of mouths and eyes across like 2 pages, and it's just the most engaging, cool thing in the world.
Hell
like
yeah.
he's got J.H. Williams III vibes.
Is anyone doing Batman Dark Patterns who he's also drawing?
I read the first 2 issues. They're pretty good, but
This is
we'll
next
talk
level.
about this a little bit later, but there are times when I read something and I want to drop it because I'd rather read it all together. And that's very much
a collection.
one big case.
Yeah.
It's Jan Waters and Hayden Sherman. Yeah.
All right. Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Oh wait, Absolute Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Fresh AF.
Wonderful.
As we all knew. Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Shock.
By whoever.
Dennis Camp and Javier Rodriguez.
Thanks, man. You're right. Also very good. Probably Martian Manhunter is probably still towards the bottom half of my absolute list, but I think that also might just be because I don't have the brain power to appreciate what it is and what it's doing. The art, as fantastic as it has been through the whole series, very trippy, very color coded, I guess, maybe for lack of a better term. bright, vibrant colors everywhere. And we're basically just seeing the consequences of the blackout in the city right now, and what's going on and how main character man and the Martian are.
John.
Thank you.
Johns.
I like main character man. MCM.
Yeah, how MCM and the Martian character man are handling the blackout.
MCM
it's fun.
and MCM. Yeah.
It's
Martian
fun.
character man,
It's-
main character man.
It's trippy. There is a very interesting reveal about halfway through that they kind of gloss over, and I had to flip back to realize what was happening.
That's very Dennis Camp.
We're starting to get an explanation of what's happening, and
Wonderful.
I'm very excited about learning more about the cause. So
I
definitely read that.
I am only on issue 4 of this. I didn't get a chance to read this one. Have they? It is a very color forward book, and sometimes certain colors take center stage or presence. Have they associated feelings or emotions with any of those color choices yet that you can ascertain? I mean, we don't have to we don't have to study it now, but I wonder if there is implicit rules about how the colors are using, because some memories that float in smoke are green, some are yellow, some are orange, and then you've got like the air quotes white Martian who feeds on hate. Does hate have a color association, or is it
Interesting.
I just wonder.
I have to take a new look at it.
Yeah,
I haven't read this issue yet, but
this seems to be the kind of book that would have those layers if they had it. They don't have to, but
as
I feel like they would.
As Martian Manhunter being one of my least favorite DC heroes, I was not looking forward to this, other than, Dennis Camp and Javier Rodriguez. Holy cats. This is such a cool book.
It is.
It seems to be experimenting with comic book aesthetics.
Language.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
It's really fun. It's it's like what do they call it? Like an artist's artist?
Yeah.
It's a comic book's comic book, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
A comic book for comic book fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not very. But then again, it's so unique that I probably could give this to people who don't read comics, and it would be like forward for them.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't like cape shit, and then you give them this, they're like,
You're like, oh,
all right,
this is weird.
That's
Yeah,
pretty dope.
I like this.
Yeah.
Fresh AF? Barely fresh?
I would say very fresh.
Very fresh.
Just
All right.
below Fresh AF. for me.
Wonderful.
It is the most unique of the absolute books.
Yeah.
For sure.
And
Yeah.
we were, before I move on to the next book, we were talking about this in the shop yesterday. It seems as though the stuff that's happening in All In that is event driven, that is intrinsically related to the absolute universe, but none of the books
Are
because
touching on it.
at all, because they're just doing their own thing, air quotes, collecting Omega energy on their own little world. It's very interesting, because we were talking about like, hey, people that are reading Absolute Batman, should they jump into this book over here? And I'm like, if they did, I don't think that they would know what the fuck is going on, because
Right.
it's related, but not in any kind of way that the narrative implies. Right?
Yep. True. What do you
But
got?
they're all great. Speaking of Javier Rodriguez,
Who?
he did not draw this book, which is The New History of the DC Universe by Mark Waid and...
Marcos Martin?
No, it's Mike Allred and Ordway, I think. They jump on and off each other. Yeah, Brad Walker, Mike Allred. Sorry, not Ordway. I mention Rodriguez, though, because The History of the Marvel Universe by Mark Waid, he drew that exclusively, and it was a art exhibit for everything. Like, it was just narration of events that are happening throughout the entirety of the Marvel Universe, but it was artistically depicted in fun and interesting and sideways ways by Javier Rodriguez.
Yeah.
This is
Straightforward.
straightforward.
Very
It's
straightforward.
just narration boxes and splash pages of characters.
Characters doing things.
With that one, I felt like I was learning something I didn't know, and even if I knew it, it was just interesting to look at. This is just collages, and I'm afraid it's pretty boring.
Yeah, I haven't read this. I didn't finish the first one. I was very excited about it. To be fair, part of that excitement may have just been the covers
Some very good covers.
by Chris Somney.
Still great.
Yeah, all of these are just, collages is a great way to put it. It's just like pinups.
Yeah, basically. I want to like this. I love the utility of this. I love that some people are going to pick it up and not know this stuff, and it's going to be like, oh, that's wild. Oh, that's crazy. This issue ends with the beginning of, or it ends with Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
But there's nothing to offer for long-term readers so far. This is just a primer of 4 or 5 reboots ago.
Yeah.
For now, there's a couple of little nuggets that are new information, like in this version of the history of the DC universe. What is the first Wonder Woman? It was actually Hippolyta, not Diana.
Mm-hmm.
They make a couple of little references that are like, oh, okay, that's technically new.
Since the last one, we've messed with continuity. Here's an update.
Yeah, but I'm wondering. So, like, we end with the Crisis on Infinite Earths. I found myself halfway through this wondering, are they going to touch on New 52? Are they going to touch on Flashpoint?
Right? They have to.
But it's all been why
Retconned?
and how would so because this is from the perspective of Wally West. No, sorry, of the other one,
Wally
Barry
West.
Allen. It's Barry Allen.
Oh, is it Barry? Oh, Barry's retired.
Yeah.
You're right. Barry's retired.
Because it's from the perspective of Barry Allen, and in this one, he's just like, and then I died. How would that? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to find out how they actually like square that circle in regards to the New 52 and then Rebirth, if they do it all.
Yeah.
Honestly, because they probably could skip it and just go straight to Metal and the Dark Crisis.
I think they're
going
to do all of the main big events.
Final might be in there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I hope there's a bunch of main stuff because honestly, that would be super helpful for me personally because
Yeah.
I've been reading for close to almost 3 years now, but there's a whole lot of very DC defining events that I don't have full context
You
for.
might be the right audience for this if
Yeah.
you could plow through it because it really is just informational.
Yeah.
But whereas the other version of it, the Marvel Universe one, it offered me something other than just informational.
Yeah.
Right.
This is just informational.
I'm probably gonna wait for Collected. That's
Yeah.
kind of my intention.
But this is like a cool encyclopedia. Like I would get Collected. I would get this for like my nephews
Right,
who
yeah.
are young and like don't know this stuff, and like that's crazy because there's an appendices in the back and tells you exactly where all this information comes from, and it's just a well put together book. But as a longtime reader, it offers me nothing but nostalgia, and the nostalgia isn't shiny enough.
I want to make it clear, the art is gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
It's just when put side by side with a previous project of similar ilk, it's kind of not as cool, but
I would gorgeous
still gorgeous.
in what it does.
Yes.
because I'm not a giant Mike Allred fan.
Yeah.
I think that his style is
Stilted.
not stilted. I wasn't gonna. It is very staged.
It's for me. Stilted, staged.
But even his the face acting
Yeah.
and the staged. It's just very staged. There's very little dynamism to it, and it all feels like it was actors in 1962.
Yeah.
All of it, every single version of it. So even when we're getting more modern stuff, it just looks like Adam West in a Lycra suit.
Yes.
It's just all the same exact aesthetic that is not very engaging to me. It almost feels parody.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I see you're cringing at saying it, but I agree with you. And I hate to say this, but it's just strange to me that someone is as talented and as hardworking as Mike Allred is, that there hasn't been a significant growth in composition or body staging, right? Positioning. It all feels very awkward when I'm looking at it for some reason. Like it's not quite there yet, which is weird because he's been doing this for 30, 40 years.
So the Brad Walker stuff, is it Brad Walker?
I think the Brad Walker stuff looks
The Brad Walker stuff is
much
wonderful.
more
He is
vibrant and engaging.
He is very much channeling Perez and Ordway too.
Yes.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's got that vibe. Whereas, yeah, I mean, I feel like Allred's style is better served with comedy.
Yeah.
Because there is there's a page where he does the Doom Patrol and the Teen Titans. Hilarious. Like I like this a lot. Like I could see, like he's and the Metal Men naturally associated with those characters makes sense. But when he's doing like all the Batman rogues and stuff,
doesn't work.
it's got a silly vibe to it that I just can't pull away from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So it's It's fresh enough.
Right.
It's good at what it does, but it doesn't offer me anything new.
I'll grab the collection.
Yeah. It's
Although
it's going to be a great shelf book, man.
Yeah, the Chris Somney covers are so good.
I mean, the Dan Mora covers are happy for me.
I love Dan Mora, but his covers that he's doing are just single character pinups.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they're great. But yeah,
If they were connecting,
I wonder if they are actually.
They are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Damn
The first one
it.
was Wonder Woman, this one's Batman. What's
up?
going on in the Marvel Universe, JD?
I'll tell you what, it's Runaways #2 by Rainbow Rowell with artists Elena Casagrande and Roberto Ingranata.
In Granada.
And it's dealing with Sorcerer Doom. What's it called? One World Under Doom.
Correct.
Emperor Doom. He's the Sorcerer Supreme and Emperor of the World. And it's the Runaways having to deal with... one of the characters of this book is a Doombot, Jeremy. If you do not know the Runaways, I can't recommend them highly enough. I love, first of all, the Runaways, which were created by Brian K. Vaughan of Why the Last Man, Saga, etc.
Okay.
He created them for the Marvel Universe. And right now it's being written by one of my favorite comic book writers, Rainbow Rowell, because she has such a charm to her writing, and the interpersonal relationships are so on point and wonderful to watch. Highly recommend. One of the characters is a Doombot. And so Doom, who has sent other Doombots to reclaim this missing Doombot, who enjoys the duality of I am Doom, but also I'm Doombot.
Right.
And so he wants to return to Doom because he is Doom and he must obey Doom for he is Doom. But also he's got these friends and also kind of doesn't want to leave. And he's his own person. He's his own android. And it's just the dichotomy of that is really fun. And the characters are really fun. This is not a jumping on point. Runaways #2 of this series. You could probably jump on with #1 of this series. But I would say do yourself a favor. Start at the beginning, Brian K. Vaughan's original miniseries, or start at the beginning of Rainbow Rowell's Runaway series from a couple years ago. It's such a blast.
Yeah.
Did you read her She-Hulk?
I think only the first couple
With
issues.
like the Fight Club and Punch Club.
Yes, I read the first few issues of Punch Club, and then I think I fell off just logistically.
It's
not
coming
like any creative reason.
They're collecting
Omnibus?
an omnibus, yeah.
I love it.
She has a way of writing interpersonal relationships that's the most organic I've ever read.
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
it's what YA aspires to be.
As a soy boy
just
beta
good.
cuck myself,
Sure.
I love reading this. This is so much fun. Because
Just
it feels like different comic books.
As an alpha male so sharp that I can cut through steel, I also enjoy it.
Nice. Oh, wow. Wow, look at us coming together.
As Jeremy.
We came at the same
I
time
don't
too.
know what's
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go.
For me, Runaways is pretty dang fresh.
Just a quick question.
Hey, yeah. Hi.
Sentence or two. Who are the Runaways? Like, where did they come
So
from?
the
What are they?
Runaways were a group of kids who didn't care about each other
Right.
for years and years and years. Once a year, they would get together. All of their families are friends. All of the parents are friends together, and they would go up to the Hamptons, whatever, and they would have like a barbecue, get together, family outing. And all the kids would hang out together, and all the parents would disappear and go do parent stuff, blah blah blah. We don't really care. And then the children find out that all of the parents are sacrificing innocent girls to their god, so that
Nice.
they can get gods,
Right.
so that they can get certain powers and then eventually rule the world. So these kids
Ran
all
away.
are like, oh, our parents are all supervillains. Holy shit. And so they all run away, stealing some of their parents' supervillain tech,
Right.
and then eventually fighting their supervillain parents using their own tech.
Perfect.
And now they're just sort of on the run.
My version of it.
Oh,
Rebellious teenagers find out their parents are supervillains and run away.
I mean, either one was the context that we needed, I think.
Yeah.
Because I have nothing for Runaways, so that's good to know.
yeah.
It's original characters in the Marvel universe, and they're wonderful.
Yeah, they're great.
And they first popped up in the past few years.
No,
like
15?
about 15 years
Okay.
ago was the
15
first
years,
series.
maybe?
Cool.
And the thing about it, like it's a series that has been canceled and revived a couple times.
Sure.
So like the first 18 issues, it was canceled officially, and then people freaked out so much that they restarted it, went another 18 issues
Cancel it
with
again.
Brian K. Vaughan. And then Joss Whedon took over for an arc, and then Terry Moore took over for an arc. It was a series of miniseries. And then Rainbow Rowell is the only person that has a sustained run since Brian K. Vaughan. Because it was she went for 36 issues. It's 6 trades.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And there's
book.
time travel stuff and deaths and all sorts of. It's really good. It's
Brian
really
K. Vaughan
fun.
was awesome enough to make sure that every single one of these teens is almost like an avatar for a specific type of superhero and villain in the Marvel universe. There's a magic one, there's a tech one, there's an alien one, there's a super strength one, there's a mutant one. It's almost a little biome of the entire Marvel universe in these 5 or 6 teenagers. And some people die. It's a book that has stakes.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Highly recommend Runaways.
Yes.
So yeah,
Let's go.
I'm only giving it's fresh AF for me, but I'm saying pretty fresh because it's not something that I can just hand to people.
It's a continuation of the previous run
Yes.
too. So if I had not read Runaways since Brian K. Vaughan and I see this cover, there are 2 recognizable characters.
Yeah.
Because the cast has shifted a couple times. Doombot wasn't a part of the first thing.
Nope.
It was Victor Mancha. Victor Mancha didn't even come in until the second run. And then he's gone, but then he's back. There's a lot of
Continuity.
there's a lot of continuity associated. So it's kind of it feels as though One World Under Doom was an excuse to do another mini in her run.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Awesome. I
Yeah.
love it. And then, also in Marvel, I read Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone and Luciano Vecchio. And this, my friends, is exactly what I thought it would be, which is, it's called Corn Dogs and Carnage. And if you haven't read Uncanny X-Men heretofore, you can start with number 18. This is a jumping on point.
Is it like a baseball issue?
It's a delightful cover as well.
That's pretty good.
With the X-Men on a Ferris wheel.
Why would Wolverine get motion sickness?
Maybe he doesn't like heights. Maybe
He jumps out of planes and gets thrown off of buildings
but
by
he
a
had
big
beard.
metal
He's
man.
angry and has a goal when he does that.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Should have
sick about.
been a different character.
And the mutants,
Fuck this book,
the
it's
mutants have
woke.
been having a hard time ever since Krakoa.
Aren't
They're
they
even more
always?
Yeah.
hated and feared than they used to be.
Yeah.
And there is a little town that they are in Louisiana. There's a little town that is having a what's it called?
Haven?
Friendship Fest.
Isn't it New Haven or the town? Something like that.
I forget.
I only read the first issue or the first arc.
I think you might be right. I think it's
Something
But,
New Haven or Haven or
It's wherever Gambit's from.
yeah.
Gentilly, New Orleans.
maybe the
And
name of the place is New Haven or Haven. It's
this
like
is-
Mutant Haven.
Gail
Use the word
Simone is
Haven.
another one who, along with Rainbow Rowell, I think writes really fun dialogue and relationship stuff. So watching all these characters interact is really fun. And then there's also this horror movie type villain. I missed the last issue, but a horror movie came out recently in this world that made it even worse for mutants because her name is Mutina and she's a mutant serial killer.
Oh, nice.
And it's a big horror movie right now in their world. But then she's also haunting one of the characters. It's like a sleep paralysis demon. She's got her own sleep paralysis demon, and then she sleepwalks and weird things happen. So
Cool.
It's fun. Yeah, this is
That's rad.
It makes me want to go back and catch up on the last probably 2 story arcs that I missed.
I think I'm maybe 2 months behind on X-Men in general. I try to read all the X-Men lines. Uncanny, I think, is my number 1 and number 2 of all the X-Men stuff. It's a really cool team. It's led by Rogue and Gambit and Wolverine, and the interactions between those 3 are really fun.
Yeah.
And they just have a group of kids that this is way back in the beginning. It just kind of showed up one day. Yeah.
The Outliers.
So they're basically just running their own little, not even a school, like a training camp in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana. And it's
halfway
fun.
home.
It's a good one.
Can you catch up this week and give
On
us X-Men updates just in general?
Sure. For
Be
next
the
episode,
X-Men correspondent.
I'd love to.
You said you're 2
The
months
X-desk.
behind. Yeah. Just you read all X-Men. We kind of dabble.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I
give us you're
would
gonna be the
love
X-Men
that
expert.
role.
You're gonna be the X-Men expert. That doesn't mean you shouldn't read the other stuff.
No, I won't.
But you're gonna be
Only
the X-Men expert.
Okay.
Please unsub me from everything JD except for X-Men.
No.
Okay, we're running a little short on time, but there's 2 more books we want to talk about. What did you think of Godzilla #1?
Godzilla
Jeremy?
was way cooler than I thought, and I feel like I've been saying that about every Godzilla comic I pick up because I'd never cared about Godzilla before this year. I thought this was really cool.
This is by Tim Seeley with art by Nicola Sizamsiza.
It is not, and I also love Tim Seeley. I realized, if I recall correctly, I think he is Local Man.
Yeah. Him and Tony Fleece.
Yes, thank you. Tim Seeley's rad as hell, and this is not the perfect comic book, but it's very fun, very sci-fi. It's a cool action book, I think.
Yeah. What kind of Godzilla book is this? It's not a horror book.
It's
just
sci-fi.
sci-fi.
So it's like big sci-fi kaiju energy blast. This is so anime coded, it's ridiculous.
That's true. It is.
This reads like the first issue of a young boy with the power to stop the world, and he's kind of brash, and there's this group of super scientists. Like it is so very anime coded.
Okay.
We get a effectively a specially trained strike team in a weird sci-fi kaiju-ridden dystopian version of 2025 specifically.
I see.
And we're effectively following this team as they're trying to fight Godzilla and other
I feel like
kaijus.
every Godzilla book I dip into is like completely different.
I 100%.
I think
agree.
they're leaning into that at IDW because now it's like it's a shared Kaisei universe, but then there's also a bunch of weird one-shots and a bunch of weird little things. Like,
Can we clarify what Kaisei is?
it's kaiju energy.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's
They do mention it
they
in the
mention
book.
it like, oh, don't worry about it. Weird
Gotcha.
kaiju energy.
The way you were using it, I wasn't sure if it meant something greater in the realm
It's referred to as the Kaisei era.
Gotcha, okay.
But yeah,
As
like
opposed to like was it Toho? There's a Toho era. Or?
Showa. Sorry, Showa era.
Yeah.
And the Toho is, I think, the most recent
Okay.
because that's just the name of the
People who own
production company.
Yeah.
But yeah, what would you give this? New
Um,
reader friendly.
It is very new reader friendly. I would say if you enjoy sci-fi, Godzilla or not, fresh AF.
Nice.
Yeah, I would just add anime. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
fair,
think
anime.
it's pretty damn fresh.
Did you get the Godzilla -1 Steelbook?
Yeah, I have that one and
you?
the Japanese box set too.
Wow.
Because I got the box set first,
Fancy pants.
and then they did the steelbook, and I was like, okay.
Do
So
you
I
want to keep both of them?
I want to keep both. Of
I
them.
was gonna buy one off you.
I wanna keep both of
because
them.
I don't own it at all. But I'm like I should own.
But it's
Godzilla
only in
-1.
4K.
I don't have a 4K.
I know. So why?
Wait, yeah. Doesn't your PS5 play 4K?
Oh yeah.
Hey, we're running out of time.
Okay.
Exquisite Corpses.
number 3. Right?
It's a different
Number 3?
writer again. It's Pornsak
Pinshot.
with James Tynion the fourth. This
Who?
is absolutely a showrunner type thing.
Yeah.
The-
Pornsak also did, and I didn't realize. I knew the name.
Good Asian.
Infidel.
Oh yeah, good Infidel, Good
Ugh.
Asian. A couple
Infidel's
of things at
awesome.
DC.
Yeah. So you've got opinions.
Yeah, I'd rather read this in trade.
Yeah.
The entire first half. It is a cohesive story, but it is clearly different writers, because it appears to me now in the third issue that each writer maybe wants to focus on something a little different than the other writer beforehand, which moves focus, especially month to month. I had to wait 4 weeks to read this issue since the last one, and I did not remember half of the characters.
Really?
Because we left off focusing on these teen boys, and then just kind of touched in on the EMTs, and now we're focusing on the EMTs, and I find myself like, oh wait, the partner is who? Wait, who's in the van with them? Like it was a little bit of a mishmash.
Huh.
There's 4 or 5 things going on, all with equal importance, but the way that they are shifting focus does not feel very organic to me. Especially with the monthly wait. If this was in trade, I would be able to pivot so much better.
Yeah.
And I think that is also by virtue of different writers. Like, they have different interests, they have different focuses. It's just a little shattered for
Janky?
me. It's a little janky, but it's still good.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't want to read this in issues.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the hell out of it, and it is doing what I think Grant Morrison explicitly tried to do in Final Crisis that I don't think worked there, or at least I wasn't prepared for it, and I think it's working here. The same issue that you're having with it, it feels like someone's flipping channels back and forth for me, but I'm still enjoying it. I'm still like, oh, okay, because they'll go somewhere for a page. and then they'll go do 5 pages elsewhere, and then they'll go somewhere else 2 pages. And so it does feel janky, but it feels like someone's just flipping back and forth, trying to watch multiple things.
I'll make a case as to why I think it worked better in Final Crisis, because every time we flipped a channel, it was a slightly different genre.
Right.
So it became
I never caught that.
It became a whole.
Yeah.
But I knew that I was moving.
Yeah.
They're all slightly similar genres and channels.
Yes.
So it's less. I almost feel like if it was more janky, it would be more of a statement versus, it's just multiple artists doing one story and they all have a different kind of style.
No. I'm sorry. Maybe I misspoke. Grant Morrison was explicitly doing that.
Yeah.
I don't think they're explicitly doing it here, but I think it works better for me here. And I think it's because it feels like you're a security officer watching a bunch of security screens and you're going screen to screen every so often and just being like, what's going on over here? And so
I would rather have that in larger chunks.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think I would rather have that in larger chunks.
Also, I think there's different artists in this one. I don't think we mentioned the artists, but there was Michael Walsh, who we love, but then there's also Valentin Delandro.
Yeah.
And it's cohesive enough between the two artists that I don't think it's jarring, but I think one is stronger at storytelling than the other. Mm-hmm. There is a page in there at a dance club.
Walsh is the stronger one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's a scene in there at a dance club, and there's something happening with a lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at that page 5 times. I'm like, what is happening with the lighter?
They're both killers, right?
Well, yeah, but that's a reveal for later when they find out each other is a killer, one of the killers in this small town. But it's one page, and it's they're dancing at a dance club together, and something's happening with a lighter, a little Zippo, and I'm like, I cannot tell what's supposed to be happening with this scene.
Yeah,
that was my only qualm.
I think I'm in a fresh enough phase, and then also the stuff with the killer in the hospital. The art, it takes a little bit of a dip.
It feels like Paul Azaceta.
A little bit,
yeah.
But with a much chonkier line. Like he's
much chonkier. Yeah.
Even Paul Azaceta had a little bit thinner of a line and a little bit clearer.
Yeah. And the coloring, I don't think did it any help.
There is so much good here, but it's not like in a stack of things. It's not doing it for me, and I think I would rather experience this in larger chunks. Gotcha. Especially, we've got, I don't know, 20 main characters and 4 different plot lines. Mm-hmm. And then also you add on to that this experiment of like they're shifting writers intentionally. It's just like, hey, here's the big thing. You take this piece, you take this piece, you take this piece. It still doesn't feel very cohesive narratively for me. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, I would rather see the whole picture as opposed to the puzzle pieces. Right. So I would rather experience it that way.
Gotcha.
But it's still pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Like
this one is like pretty dang fresh for me.
As far as experiments go, it's pretty damn fresh.
I'm enjoying reading it issue to issue. I'm going to continue reading it issue to issue. It's a very pleasant experience for me. I'm really enjoying it.
It feels more like a TV show than a comic, which is a good thing. But also I like to watch TV shows in chunks.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, especially ones that are not structured more episodically. Yeah. This is not episodic. This is serialized.
Sure, for sure.
So it's not a one and done each week that adds to a larger whole. It's chunks, little pieces. So it's like, I want it all together. This is cool.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, are we done? Did we do it?
Really, really quick before we run away, because we have to run away.
Before you escape.
I did get a chance to read the Ashcan version of Escape by Rick Remender and Daniel Acuna. It comes out in August 20th, but the FOC is this upcoming week. So anybody that's interested in this, get it.
Final order cutoff. So ask your comic shop to order
last opportunity to order for your comic shop.
Yeah.
So this is a World War II-esque story with anthropomorphic animals. It is dogs and cats versus bats. The bats are the Nazis.
Rude.
And
to bats, not Nazis.
Yeah.
Thank you. We both got there.
We like bats.
Yeah, bats are cool.
There is a dissonance with this book in so much as we see, animals being hard as nails and incredibly violent. And it is a war picture with incredibly gray morals, but they're puppies and kitties.
I love it when people call movies pictures.
Yeah, it's a wall picture.
I love it.
It's a wall picture. It's a film. The art's fantastic. Daniel Acuna
really
just crushes it. We have a main character, but he is a wildly flawed main character who does some really nasty shit. So it is a morally ambiguous, very, very in the dirt, weird allegorical kind of story that is still really engaging. So this was cool. This was much cooler than I thought it would be.
This is not the time or place for it. Put a pin in it, maybe for when it actually comes out. But I would like to discuss why make them anthropomorphize animals as opposed to just humans.
Oh, well, I mean,
at some point.
So I think so. There's no there's direct associations as to who was who.
Yeah.
That I gleamed, but also with allegory, it's just making it more obvious. You have these bats versus these dogs, and we already have pre-established association with dogs. So if you create a scenario where this dog who you feel is the good guy does something horrific, you're forced to deal with the feeling and the act more so than just glomming onto a caricature or a person, which you can relate to more. It's just a tactic. It works. It very much works here because there's shit that he does that I find reprehensible, but it's pushed up against the more reprehensible acts of the bats. Yeah. So it's
interesting.
I wasn't expecting to be as challenged.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Oh, I love that.
It's very good.
Wonderful.
Yeah. But yeah,
I also want to catch up on his other one, The Seasons.
He's got 7 other books.
Oh, and the one with the birds and the sun. Sacrificers. God damn it, I'm behind. Anyway, all right. So I'm looking forward to reading this Ash Can of Escape, which isn't out yet. But if it sounds interesting to you, let your local comic shop know so that they can get you a copy.
Very good.
It's this week is the time to order it for when it comes out in a month.
So those are the books that we enjoyed this week. Let us know what you guys have been enjoying. If you want us to try something out, let us know also. Email us at cultpopgo@gmail.com. Be sure to join us Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live every Wednesday where we talk about a fun pop culture shit. Last week we obviously talked about Superman. This upcoming week you guys are going to talk about
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
The requel classic.
Yeah.
New classic. I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025.
Oh, that works because it's just like New Coke.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just as good. Same thing. Just as good.
Yeah. We're gonna Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Join us. But even if you miss the 8 p.m. live stream, watch it later.
Yeah. Just like, comment, subscribe,
also,
enjoy.
Hey, go to iTunes and leave us a nice review. That's it. That would help us out a lot. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll talk at you later.
Doo-doo-doo.
Skidly-dee-doot.
Thank you for listening to the CultPop Network, home to podcasts, live shows, and a whole lot of fun stuff for every flavor of fan. Follow us wherever you find your favorite podcasts, and be sure to join us live every Wednesday night at youtube.com/CultPopGo at 8 p.m. Eastern. While you're there, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you'll know when we drop new Thunder Rounds and episodes of Fresh Floppies, a spoiler-free show about single-issue comics released each week. Until then, we'll talk at you later.